Hello and welcome to Chump Change, episode 16. I'm your host, Lorenzo or Garbo, and with me this week I have...
Pree, just like every other week.
Just like every other week. We have a lovely lineup of topics for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about the double-edged sword of knowledge.
And I want to talk about work-life balance.
And then we want to talk about, do we think it's going to be a cold year this time around?
And don't forget, I like taking a break. So maybe we're going to talk about taking a break from everyday struggles and maybe going on a vacation.
We have all of these topics and maybe even a little more for you on this week of Chump Change. All right, so the double-edged sword that is known as knowledge. I like to go to this one gas station that's a block away from my house every day for Red Bull or, like a sody pop, maybe a coffee. And then I frequent Target and a bunch of other grocers just so I can get the little things I need. And for some reason this week, I experienced the same occurrence at all of these different locations, and I'm wondering why. So what started it was my gas station experience. The gas station I frequent has a rewards thing just like almost every other place. And the way that you go about getting your points is you have to scan your phone. The phone, there's no put your phone number in situation. It's, hey, here's my phone. The app has a barcode. They scan it. You get your points and then any rewards that apply to something you bought or what have you. So I scanned my phone and the lady started essentially telling me oh yeah, your phone, it stalled the credit card reader because when I went to go pay for the thing after scanning my phone, there was probably a 30-second to 1 minute gap in between. Here's my phone. Okay, let me get out of that app. Let me open Apple Wallet. Let me scan my phone. Or let me tap my phone to the thing. And every time I go to this gas station specifically, the credit card readers, whether it's with my physical card, the watch, or my phone, they always stall or they don't read it properly. So I have to keep doing it a couple times. And this time, for some reason, the lady said, yeah, because something to the effect of, hey, because you scanned your phone for the coupon, it broke my credit card reader. And I kind of just looked at her. I'm like, okay, let's run it again then. And then she turned the thing back on. I pulled out the physical card this time. I put the physical card in and it worked. And then she kept trying to tell me, she was insisting that the credit card terminal that I was at had stalled because I scanned my phone for the coupon. Now, Pree, you know that my professional work history is quite extensive in retail at this point.
Oh, yeah.
I have never had a situation, one where the coupon of the sales terminal interfered with the debit reader. I've also never told my customer, hey, because you did this thing, you broke it. Because I felt like what she was trying to tell me was, hey, don't scan your phone anymore. Stop it.
She was like, hey, kid, paper or plastic? No phone.
Yeah, no phone.
Makes sense.
And I was a little taken aback because I'm like, it's not a situation where I wanted to just, it's before I go to work, so I'm on a time crunch already. I have to...
Yeah. I
don't have time to sit there and argue well, no, it wasn't me. It was your stupid credit card reader. That's not my fault.
Yeah.
But I was just taken aback, and I was like, okay, I just gotta go. This is not one that I have time to argue. So I took my Red Bulls and I left. And then later that day, I had to stop at Target to get something. And when I go to Target, my mom frequents Target. My mom probably goes to Target every other day, if not every day. So every time I go to Target in our hometown, I put in mom's card, her rewards card, because I'm like, you know what, mom? If he gives you Target cash, there you go. I don't go to Target enough to use points, so there you go. Just have it. I put in my mom's card, and an older cashier said the same thing to me. She said, "You put in your rewards number, didn't you?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "For some reason, your rewards number broke the terminal." And I was stupefied. Harry Potter came in and shot me. Stupefied. I stood there staring at her for a good like 2 minutes, and she had to snap me back to reality. I could not believe what I was hearing. I was like, there was no phone. There was no phone engagement here, by the way. It just finger and pin pad reader. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Did the number go through? She's like, yeah, the number went through. But for some reason, the debit card reader broke. Your number broke it.
Man.
So I sat there for a second while she was trying to figure it out. I looked up the model number because I have a general idea of like the reset code, like to do quick reboot, just the pin pad. But that model was different, so I was like, okay, let me look this up real quick. I found the model. I found the reset button, and I pressed it. I rebooted her thing for her, and it worked. But then she was like irritated at me after that. I'm like, what did I do wrong there? I didn't do anything, and I still fixed her thing for her. I wasn't even on the clock for that company.
Hey, our poor lady was having a bad day. What if she just got yelled at?
Well, she seemed to be in a chipper mood before that, but I really soured up her day by paying for my box of goldfish and a stick of deodorant. God forbid the IT guy from Six Flags goes and buys deodorant and goldfish.
You know, I thought it's supposed to be the snack that smiles back.
Yeah, man.
Goldfish.
But then I had the same problem at Lucky's.
Oh no.
The next day I went to Lucky's to go buy some stuff for dinner for the week, and the same thing happened. And at this point, I'm floored. I'm like, what's happening? Why am I getting all of these experiences shopping where I'm breaking, I'm doing air quotes, by the way, audience. You can't see us. I'm doing air quotes because I can't comprehend what could possibly be happening on my side that would break stuff. But now it's happened 3 times.
Maybe it's you.
It might be me. I might need to dissolve all my debit and credit card accounts and just do cash only forever.
Hey, maybe, right? Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're just trying to tell you what's wrong.
Like their problems are getting pawned off like I created them, or
No, dude. Like they're just trying to let you know. They're like, hey, dude, look, your phone, bad news. You know?
I guess so. Hey, anyone who has an Apple iPhone 12, if you use your Apple Wallet or you do the double click face scan credit card, let me know how you affect people. Because for some reason, actually, no, it can't be that because I said on the Target trip I didn't even use my phone. I paid in cash. I used my finger to press the buttons on the pin pad, and I handed the lady cash.
Oh man,
I didn't do anything on that one. And I fixed her thing.
That poor lady.
I don't know. Maybe I was just having like an off beginning of the week because since then it's been fine. But the Lucky's trip is what really got me because that one was fool me 3 times, buddy. There's a conspiracy going on between where I live and our hometown.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you put this topic on the list, I was in my head. I was like, all right, this guy's gonna tell me that he went to the store and they looked at him like he was a goofball. And then Lorenzo's going to say, no, ma'am, I'm not a goofball.
I just
look like all right. I was like, all right, kid just got generalized. Kid just got stereotyped. I'm like, all right, we look like big chumps. We also both looking like we just bought Walmart clothes because that's all we buy. and we don't get a haircut.
Man.
You know, it's fair if they think like, man, this guy dumb as a rock. You know, it's fair.
Hey, if someone thinks I look like I'm bummy, that's fine. I'm not dressing to impress anyone, and when I do want to clean up, I'll clean up to go do something. I don't need to impress anyone, so unless there's something that I need to look nice for, I don't.
I agree.
That's why I texted you this morning or earlier today. I was like, hey man, I don't know if your follow-up to my topic is gonna land its mark. Cause I knew what I wanted to talk about and there was no way that related. But you have something you want to shoehorn on this topic, so go for it.
Yeah, so I wanted to follow up this conversation with staying humble, right? Just because you know something's right, maybe the other person doesn't know. Don't be a meanie head. Just be aware. You don't gotta be a meanie head. You can just move on.
Can you tell that to Krisha, Diana, and Thomas?
Whoa. Why are you over there? Man, HIPAA, bro. HIPAA.
HIPAA doesn't apply to retail employees.
HIPAA, man.
It's not even their names.
Right, let me see here.
I just made up names.
I actually had a thing here.
Ah, yes. Another URL in our Discord for him to bust knowledge over your BA.
Alrighty, so I got this list from minimalismmadesimple.com. Okay, 10 simple ways to be more humble. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to give me two things that you think would be on this list.
Two ways to be humble?
Yep.
Humble. I'd say don't flaunt your accolades. And being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes.
Alrighty. Here, okay. All right, I got you. So, I think your first one relates to don't brag. That's number 5 on the list, actually.
Nice.
And your second one was, I would say more selfless, right?
Yeah.
So number 8 is learn to put others first. There you go. Look at that.
That's stretching, but yeah, I'll take it.
You know, something like that. All right, so the first two really, really hold dear to my heart. Maybe it's not just being humble. Maybe it's just knowing yourself. Anyways, so 1 and 2. Number 1 is admit you're not the best. And number 2 is recognize your flaws. Yeah, man. Stay humble.
What's more humble than calling yourself garbage?
Oh, my goodness. I feel like that's self-deprecating, huh? I feel like that ties into there pretty well.
Nah, that's okay. We don't need to talk about that topic.
It's okay. You know, we could talk about admitting when you make a mistake.
Oh, I do that all the time.
That ties in well.
I do all that. I do that every day.
You know, if the ladies at the registers were joking,
no,
that's fine.
No.
If they were joking, that's fine.
The lady at the gas station was angry. She was upset. She was convinced that the demonic spirit inside my AM/PM app broke her sales terminal. Man. I couldn't tell you what happened at Lucky's or Target. They just thought that I broke it.
Man,
you know what it is? You know what it is? It's the system trying to keep us from using savings. Don't use clip cards.
Yeah. Yeah, they say, looky here, man. Those great deals you're trying to get, nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh, we're going to keep you down. We're the system.
Hey, tomorrow, Friday, $5 Friday at Safeway, look, they got an 8-piece, $5.
Oh, the 8-piece fried chicken that they've had for $5 Friday for the last 20 years? Is that?
Hey, buddy, look, I'm waiting for that one like every week. I'm like, hey, there it is. That's my favorite one.
I will say when you can get the $5 a pound for like the tenders or any of the the to be cut deli stuff.
Yeah.
That one's a good deal. The 5-piece chicken bucket, I never really got it. Part of it was because I didn't think that it was that great in general.
Oh yeah.
But also, I mean, when you consider how much a combo at KFC or a bucket at KFC costs you, like, I guess it's a good deal.
Yeah.
But if you're the kind of person, like, to tie into last week, if you're being a little frugal or cheap, depending on what your game plan is, if you're eating Safeway fried chicken every Friday for dinner just because it's at $5 a bucket, kind of gonna wear you down really fast. I know because that was me because I worked there.
Oh, dude, it's gonna wear you down because all of the cholesterol is gonna get in your arteries. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to give away the secrets on how the sausage is made, but not the healthiest chicken for you.
Oh yeah. Anything fried, huh?
I can't talk. I want to say something about the chicken there so bad, but I can't say it.
Go ahead.
No,
it's just chicken.
I think Safeway can actually go after me for how it's made if I talk about it.
Oh, so it's very specific.
It's very specific to how Safeway makes it. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Can't talk about it. It's like giving away the Colonel's method. You give away the Colonel's secret, he's coming after you.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, you want to get into work-life balance?
Tell me about it. Talk to me.
Talk to me about work-life balance.
I love work.
All right, man.
I love working.
So, I think it's safe to say me and you both work a lot.
Yes.
I wouldn't say we enjoy it.
I do. I actually like working.
Okay, so you're a workaholic just like me. Yeah, we like working.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I'm sitting there doing nothing, I feel a little bored.
Anxious. I get anxious. When I'm not being productive, I get very anxious.
Oh, so you feel like what is the topic from last week? Something along the lines of FOMO.
Fear of being unproductive.
Fear of being non-productive.
Yeah.
No.
Phobu.
FOBU.
Fear of being unproductive.
Alrighty, man. How do you feel like your current work-life balance is?
Wait, actually, just because we both have referenced last week's episode now, can we talk about the title so people don't get mad at us?
Yeah, man. So, what is it? FOBBBB?
Yeah, FO quadruple B.
All right. So the original title was "Fear of Being Big, Broke, and Beautiful."
Yeah, Big Broke Beautiful. It was all written out. It wasn't an acronym. It was written out.
Yeah, but I really like the acronyms like FOMO and JOMO and FUMBO. And I was, you know what? Just make it all the acronym.
Pree said double down, add another B.
I love it. That's great. I love those.
Anyone who can guess what the quadruple B stands for, I'll send you like a $5 Starbucks card. You can comment in the comments.
Yeah, it's most definitely not fear of being big, broke, and beautiful.
Yeah. There's an extra B that changes the context.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here.
If anyone can get that, comments in the comment section. We'll reach out, or business at bigchumps.com. Email us.
All right, so going back to work-life balance. So since we do like working,
yes,
right,
love it.
What would you say pushes us to continue doing Big Chumps?
I mean,
what pushes you?
There's a couple things, right? Because the Big Chumps isn't exactly like the idea of doing Big Chumps isn't new to me. You and two of our other friends, Water Bottle Man and Brother Man, you guys all know that I've been trying to do YouTube stuff since like 2012. However, GarboArtist and Big Chumps are the two iterations of me trying to do YouTube where I've seen a little bit of traction, and I've actually enjoyed like the content, like the substance within the circle.
Yeah.
Like you and I, especially when we live together, you and I can go just drive and talk for hours. Like you and I burned a whole gas tank almost driving to, where did we go, to Sacramento almost one night. Like we were gonna go bowling and we just ended up driving.
Yeah, yeah, happens a lot.
So we would constantly burn gas and just like do whatever. And when we were living together, it was like, hey, we do this so often. Why don't we just like my thing was, hey, if you don't want to be a YouTuber or a streamer, would you be okay with me recording it or streaming us just chatting? Because the content that you and I actively talk about behind closed doors, it's never offensive and it's always usually got some sort of insight. Either because I'm asking you something about you're knowledgeable of, or you and I both talk about something we're both unknowledgeable or not knowledgeable about, and we look it up and like try and find the answer.
Yeah,
it's always
hopefully share the knowledge.
Yeah, it's always semi-productive and just like that's our casual banter. That's the way that you and I chat with each other. So to be able to do that with you every week on Chump Change, and then subsequently like do other things like. You and I had always talked about doing LA trip because you did LA trip with military guy and waterballing man before, and that was something that you and I hadn't do. We hadn't like traveled and gone out to do stuff.
Yeah,
Not non-local at least. We went from our hometown to Sacramento to San Jose in one day, and we did things in each city, but nothing extensive, nothing that kept us away from home for more than a day. So
that's gonna be the last topic right there.
So us doing all this this busy stuff, but being able to have fun doing it is something that makes me want to keep doing it, because even if it's work in the moment for me, that's still something I'm getting enjoyment out of. Like I never wake up at 6 a.m. of my own accord. You woke me up that first day when we were in LA. The next 2 days I was up at the same time, and I immediately got up and I started working. Like that, doing Big Chumps has already drastically changed the way that I operate as a human, and I revel in that. I revel in the fact that I'm busy and there's always productive thoughts, like art, like doing art stuff. If I ever have a block on something to do in terms of art for myself or for a commission, there's tons of designs I want to do for our store. There's just so much motivation and things to keep me pushed, or keep pushing me, that I couldn't get if I was just doing, whatever stuff for myself. So like that's why I enjoy Big Chumps, and that's why I want to keep doing Big Chump stuff, because it's giving me something to do in a form that's healthy, and I feel like it keeps me productive mentally and physically.
Alrighty, so if you were to reverse the question back to me, and how do I feel about Big Chumps, I think what personally motivates me would be the creativity that we're able to do. Just like you said, we're able to kind of do whatever we want.
Yeah.
In a sense. Not literally.
Well, I mean, the world's our oyster. So in that sense, yeah, like as long as it's physically within our realm, then yeah, we could do whatever we want.
Yeah, I really think it's very nice to have the creative outlet. But one thing that really scares me, because we are doing like edited content, or because we're putting the label on it as work, which I personally think right now, yeah, that's a fun hobby. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But as soon as we start pushing it more towards work, it becomes a little bit, not daunting, but I would say a little more complicated.
Yeah.
Especially because we do put ourselves on some sort of deadline. And it's like, I do feel maybe we're going to feel burnout eventually.
Oh, yeah.
But, I do want to put in like, hey, man, when would we call a timeout? Like, hey, when do we pause?
Yeah. I mean, burnout's something that I'm also not unfamiliar with, just because if I do enough art within a short period of time, that like just drains me. Same thing with like being overly social, right? And I know that you feel the same way about being in social environments or just talking to people for extended periods of time, you need to take some time to like shut down and collect yourself.
Yeah.
So I burnout's not really something I'm scared of, just because, like I said, like doing this is pushing me. It feels like I had a second battery installed. So now I have a battery for GarboArtist, and GarboArtist can funnel into Big Chumps if I want to. But very much, if one creative outlet is failing me, the other one is always available for me.
Yeah.
Because if I'm being honest, my blood is like 80% Red Bull at this point. I'm always tired. I don't really think burnout's a thing, because the amount of just general burnout, any like mental problems I have, or lack of energy because I like sustain myself on bad foods and Red Bull, you know, that it's all the same to me at this point.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm able to creatively be flexible is where I find the chance for me to normalize like how I feel. It's like, oh man, I'm a dirty little piggy. I'm a little IT boy. I go to work. I drink Red Bull. I eat Jack in the Box because I need to go back to work. And I come home. I play with my dog. I eat Taco Bell, and then I gotta go to bed. No, I very much do most of the things I just said, but it's not. Oh man, I feel disgusting and I want to go to bed as soon as I get home. It's all right. I'm home. Let me shower. Let me collect myself. Let me start editing. Let me start typing the script. Let me start working on the website. And it's like I catch my second wind when I get home now, instead of, oh man, I drank 2 Red Bulls at work. I'm sugar crashing. Oh, like that's kind of why I said initially, like, oh, it's like I have a second battery, just because it's not something that's taxing to me, because I do it anyways.
Yeah, very, very helpful for your mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms...
You don't feel unproductive, and then you do get those short-term rewards. Like, hey, dude, we finished a video. Or, hey, man, we're pretty good with it. You know, we're pretty happy.
My God. Especially when we're crunching. Like, I'm sure the audience has noticed at this point. We've uploaded Chump Change, like, when the day's almost over, 2 separate weeks in the last month. It was like 4 or 5 p.m. both times. But... golly, when I was at work and I hit that upload button after sending it to Pree, woo! The rush that comes, like, oh man, I don't have anything to do now. I just go do whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm doing my regular job and I'm running around this huge facility with a laptop in my hands and headphones on. People are like, why do you have your laptop out? Oh, don't worry about it. You're working? Yeah. What are you working on? Whatever that guy told me. And this, and I point to the laptop, and then I keep running. And then when I finally, like, when I get to my car at the end of my work shift on those kind of days, that's really when it's like, I get to go home, I get to sit in my home office, and I just get to, like, I could just watch YouTube for the rest of the night if I wanted to. Or I could say, boys, let's play Among Us. Like, those days are the best, because it's like, okay, upload schedule for the week is completed, I can just chill. We're going to record things in like a day or 2. It's that little sliver of reprieve that I get, where I don't have to worry about Big Chumps or my like personal life. I love it.
So this is a cool escape for you too, because you get to escape normal everyday nonsense.
Yeah. Well, also because because we set deadlines for ourselves so early in the game to keep ourselves accountable now and going forward, especially if we have other people working with us, it makes it so, okay, I am working on Big Chumps in my personal job at the same time. By the way, boss, if you're listening, I do my work. Don't worry. You can tell.
Oh.
We do reports at the end of every workday. I do my work. But if I'm doing both of my jobs at the same time, it's like instead of doing 100% stress at my 9 to 5, I'm doing 200% stress because I'm doing both. And then I drop from 200 to 0 and I can just chill. It's like a reverse adrenaline crash, right? Instead of dying because there's no more adrenaline, it's like, all right, all my adrenaline came because all the stress is gone. If that makes sense. In terms of your second part of the question, though, when do we call timeout? It sucks,
You
right?
got to get ahead of the curve, man.
Well, yeah, right. Because that was my initial response, but then I had to think about it a bit. If we need to call a timeout and go on hiatus, we have to backlog everything, make sure everything's edited, then we can walk away. For whatever the time frame is, as long as we guarantee we have time to start recording stuff immediately before that time frame ends.
It's as if we never left.
Yeah, right? So we record a month's worth of content, we take off 2 weeks, then we have 2 weeks to start recording again and editing, right? Because that's kind of the way that we work right now. We take like a week to 2 weeks max, depending on the video we're doing. In terms of like recording ahead. So the answer for a timeout is let's just, backlog stuff and upload it. But also for me, I don't know. I'm kind of comfortable with my life being content. So even if you say, all right, we're going to take a company vacation, Lorenzo, let's go to Hawaii. I'm probably still going to record like TikTok at minimum for Big Chumps while we're gone.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm very excited by the fact that everything that we do is an adventure and it can be recorded at all points of time. And also, if we do say we get, knock on wood. Say we get into legal trouble and we have to pause for any amount of time. I could technically just do GarboArtist as well.
Got a way out.
Yeah. I say if we want to call a timeout in terms of taking the vacation, we just, we backlog things and then we take the break that we need.
Sounds like a good plan.
Does indeed sound like a good plan.
Sounds like we got the vacation already settled.
Yep. Now we just
Would you like to talk about your topic before we get into my vacation plans?
That's a terrible segue just to go away from vacation stuff back into vacation stuff after. Yeah, something I wanted to talk about was, are we going to have a cold year? Because for us in California, specifically the San Francisco Bay Area, we've kind of been living in 30, 40 degree weather for the last several months. So it's...
I love it.
Oh, I love it too. Besides the rain, just because my commute is a little treacherous, with like intense rain and wind. I absolutely love it. But it's weird because right now we're having a heat spike, but our heat spike is like 70, 80 degrees, which is a very mild day, like in the last year for us.
Yeah, so I was actually watching a video this morning on the news, and they said that we're supposed to be hitting, in San Jose, roughly 90 degrees.
Yeah.
But it isn't record breaking.
No, not at all.
So we're like almost there. Well, because like record was like 91.
Yeah.
So we're like almost there, but not quite. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's insane to me because like, especially since I've lived even a little further up north. I've lived in Nevada. I've lived in all these cities across this state in Nevada where you could hit over 100 degrees easily. Even on an overcast day or semi-overcast day, you could hit 100 degrees. Like, deathly hot. But the way that my apartment felt today, and we've had the windows open all day, besides, like, when we stepped out and we turned on the AC for the dog, it's been, like, 80 degrees, and it felt way hotter than 80 degrees normally feels. So it's a little crazy that, like, oh man, because we've been living in 30, 40 degree weather for the last couple months, now we're hitting like our regular temperatures for California, and it feels awful.
Hey man, sometimes the way the cookie crumbles, huh? Seasons change.
Like, I can't imagine living in Texas where you can go below freezing, and then you have the world's hottest state.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with that. I like California.
Like, very, very... Or Hawaii is probably my favorite just because you could have, like, the hottest day in the world and you get, like, an hour of rain. Very, like, tropical weather is very cool. It just sucks because tropical weather, as we know with the way that the lower, like, the southern states get the U.S., you can get tsunamis, you can get hurricanes, you can get just about anything when you're in a tropical climate.
Hey man, in the Philippines it's 100 degrees and it's raining outside.
I have heard that warm rain is very comfortable though, and especially with swimming.
Yeah, for me, what I think about is, hey man, if I'm sweating, like, okay, I'm gonna go into like the hot tub.
Yeah,
I personally don't like the hot tub.
I've actually seen that. I think that's a Japanese thing where like they'd go like steam or they'd get in a hot bath, and then they get out, and then I think this was like back when I was 15. I saw this, and then I started taking hot showers, and I started understanding how science works. Like, oh man, you raise your internal temperature, outside temperature doesn't feel that hot.
Yeah, some more acclimation type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So like stuff like that where it's like, oh, let's go over to the pool, the apartment pool, and get in the hot tub. Forever ago, I would have been like, that sounds stupid. It's hot out. I should go get in the pool. But now it makes sense.
Yeah.
You have to take pain before you get pleasure.
Wow. Okay.
No, I mean, it's true though, right? I mean, relatively, it's correct because even during COVID, I got COVID several months ago. I took a hot shower when I had a fever.
I don't know if that's safe or
no, not at all, not at all. But guess what? I got out and I felt a lot better.
Yeah, no, for me, like when I'm sick, I kind of just put all of the clothes on I possibly can.
Yeah.
And then I'll just stay in that for like a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take a shower and I'll usually feel better like the day after.
Mm-hmm.
COVID was a very interesting case. I feel like COVID, I was just sick the whole way through no matter what I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, there's COVID.
Yeah, COVID sucked just because, like, my only symptom besides the fever, it wasn't even, like, fever and snifflies or congestion. It was just fever, like, just body warm temperature and coughing. But not even, like, because there was no mucus in my body, it was just dry coughing, so my throat was, like, destroyed.
Oh.
So it sucked because it was just fever, dry cough the entire time I had COVID. And then when all the COVID symptoms went away and I started testing negative, that's when I got, like, mucusy and sneezy. I was like, oh, this sucks, dude.
Yeah.
But
Freaking COVID, huh?
Freaking COVID. Happy no more COVID, everyone. Go.
Alrighty, buddy. You ready to talk about vacation and taking a break from everyday struggles?
Yeah, help me take a break from the world of COVID. Talk to me.
All right.
What do you got?
All right. So today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Today was very hot.
Very hot. Hot day.
Today was supposed to be one of the highest for this week, and next week is supposed to go back to normal. But
define normal.
Did you know that today they also issued a spare the air alert?
What's that?
So when there's pollutants in the sky, ozone, smog, stuff in the air, particle matter, from like fires and whatnot.
Oh, y'all don't have to worry about me. I got my smog checked.
They have a spare the air. You know what's interesting? So I actually looked it up before we started, and for our area, the Bay Area, there is, I think the cutoffs around like Sacramento, and like upwards to like Santa Rosa area. So there's a map, and then they say any place in this whole ring, just because the air would move, right? If any place in this ring goes above, or the conditions get worse than what's normal or accepted, then there's an air quality status alert. So I was like, so there's an air quality status alert for the area. And I was like, I wonder which part of the map it is, and it said Concord.
Oh.
And I was like, oh. So when you were at work or when you were commuting, did you experience any of that?
Bad air quality?
Yeah. Today.
Well, I didn't go to work today. I'm at work right now.
That's true. That's true.
um, no question mark. I was actually outside a relatively large amount of my day because I had to leave the house and go do laundry and stuff.
Hmm.
So I went down the street like 5, 10 blocks. And it wasn't that bad, actually. It was a very nice day outside.
Crazy.
I
Crazy.
don't
Oh,
like.
also,
I don't know. Maybe like the heat in general just made me feel like it was just a weird hot day. But I didn't notice anything out of the norm for the area.
crazy. Crazy. Also, did you know that during spare the air alerts, did you know about the burning wood law?
The
The one that
burning.
people get fined for?
So you're telling me that I shouldn't go outside and start burning every piece of lumber or whatever I have?
No, 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 no. Crazy. Look, check it out.
Uh huh.
So, oh my goodness, where is it at? Where is it at? Let's see
Where's it
here.
at?
Oh my goodness. All right, all right. I'm not able to find the number here. Oh, here
Uh-huh.
you go. Here
Yep.
you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nope, nope. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyways, so
Where was this? Because I didn't get a spare the air alert.
it's crazy, right? So they say if you burn any wood during one of these alerts, you get fined. I was trying to find a number, but I guess I can't find one.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh, here you go. First time violators will be given the option of taking a wood smoke awareness class online or by mail or paying a $100 ticket. Second violation will result in $500 tickets,
How much
and
does the
any
class
subsequent
cost?
tickets will be higher.
How much does the class cost?
Hey, maybe it's like driving school. Maybe it's like free. You just got to show up.
100.
It's just paid in
So
taxpayers' dollars.
so it's do a class or pay $100 fine.
Yep.
How long is the class? Does it say?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say, but
Because
it's very much.
I was gonna make an argument. If I lose a day of work because I have to go to the class, technically I should pay $100 because I lose less if I do that.
Maybe it depends on your situation. Yeah.
Well, it depends on your pay rate.
Yeah. See, what's crazy? I was thinking about it. I've been in the DMV and I've heard one guy talk about this, how he got fined for the spare the air day,
Mm-hmm.
and I finally know why. I thought it was just he was driving, but that sounds like nonsense. Everyone can drive, but I guess it was because he was burning logs in his chimney.
Crazy.
Fun fact for you today.
More so crazy that a cop would go around and notice that someone's chimney was kicking out ash or soot or smoke.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like someone calls and complains, or the guy's just driving around. But
Yeah,
I do think
it'd
that
have to be
quality is
right
very
because
serious.
I think it'd have to be so like police are surveying the area about it because why would any neighbors care?
Crazy.
Then we have
we
then we
both
have a
know
Karen
why.
then we have a Karen problem.
Exactly.
But okay, actually, you know what? You said it was active for over here, right?
Yep. It's active in our area. Yep.
There
in the Bay Area.
there was more cops around the city today, driving around.
Mm,
I don't know.
interesting.
I don't know if that's related. There was a lot more cops roaming around today.
Maybe not.
Specifically my area, because they aren't normally like patrolling my area as frequently as I saw them.
That's crazy.
Maybe.
Alrighty, man. You ready for me to hit you with another fun fact for today?
What kind of fun fact you got for me, buddy?
All right. Did you know that today is National Prime Rib Day?
Hold on, let me look at time.is. Is this true? Are you lying to me?
April 27, 2023.
You know, I don't see what day it is. More info? Nope, I don't see anything about that. I think you're lying to me.
Crazy, huh?
National, you said Prime Rib Day?
National Prime Rib Day.
That's crazy. Is Prime Rib on sale?
You know, that's what I was looking for. I was like, hey man, my Big Chumps kicking in. I need to get these deals. But no, I didn't find any.
That's crazy.
This is just another one of those national day today logs.
Yeah, but on National Free Pancake Day, I get free pancakes from IHOP. On National...
What about National Burger Day?
I don't think anyone offers free burgers.
That's true.
Free Burger Day this year or next year, if it's already passed, Big Chumps will hand out burgers. We'll make a pop-up somewhere.
Alrighty. Okay. All right. So, you ready to get into my vacation travels?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty. So, I am on usnews.com or travel.usnews.com. Anyways, so I'm looking at the world's best places to visit. I want you to name the first 3.
The world's best places to visit?
Yep, to visit. Yep, vacation.
Osaka, Japan.
All right.
Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
Dublin, Ireland.
All right. Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna read you the number or the number 1, 2, 3 here.
Okay.
So
I thought you said there's 5.
Huh?
You say there's 5 or 3? Top 3.
I said there's 3, but
Oh,
I mean there's a whole 30. There's a whole 30 on the list.
All right,
I only
all
want
right.
you to name the first 3.
Okay.
All right. So, because this is U.S. news, right? It's gonna be from us going to somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
So, number 1, it says South Island, New Zealand.
Interesting.
Number 2 is Paris, and number 3 is Maui.
So I was gonna say Hawaii, but I
mean, that's fair enough, right?
yeah. Well, that's kind of why I met in the middle, because I feel like Hawaii's not everyone's cup of tea. That's why I kind of went with Florida instead of Hawaii, because it's a little bit of something for everyone down there, even though it's Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Hawaii is a very fair and valid take. That would have been my alternate to Florida.
All right, don't worry, buddy. This is I'm going to sell you on a trip we're going to take. All
For
right,
Big Chumps or
I did
for
some
personal
more research.
leisure?
It could be both. Anyways, I looked up the flights, right? Let's say we book tickets today. For January of next year, right?
Right now at 7:40 p.m. on April 27th, 2023.
Yep, I was looking this up. All right, so let's say we go. Let's say we take 2 weeks there, right? Monday to Monday.
Holy
2
crap.
week span, right?
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, so I would like for you to say which one do you think would be the most expensive to travel to?
All right, I'm closing
New
my
Zealand,
eyes.
Paris, or Maui?
I would absolutely say that Maui's the most expensive.
Whew. All right, my friend. Give me 1 second here, because Maui, a round trip with Alaskan Airlines, would be $300 round trip.
So, wait, Alaskan Airlines? Why are we taking Alaskan Airlines? They literally
we could take Hawaiian Airlines.
I was going to say, there's a whole Hawaiian airline. What the hell?
Yeah, we could take Hawaiian Airlines for the same price.
I think you have to stop in Oahu, though. You can't fly to Maui on a Hawaiian. I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Yeah, so this one, round trip nonstop, $297. Think about that. Crazy, right? Alrighty, so
New Zealand.
the other one. Sorry, give me 1 second here. I gotta figure out which one is.
Oh, he's got tabs. Hold on, guys.
Yeah,
He
sorry,
has tabs.
because one of them was Queensland.
Queensland, New Zealand?
Queenstown, New Zealand. There you go.
Okay, Queenstown.
Queenstown, New Zealand. So this one costs.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I trust this Alaska Fiji Airways, because this guy says 1609, but the one underneath that is 26. So kind of
$26?
No, 1,609. So $1,609, and then the other one's $2,600.
What the hell? What's going on in
Crazy.
New Zealand?
Crazy, right? All right, see, and then the other one, right? The other one's gonna be Paris, right?
Yep.
So for Paris, because I really want us to go. Sorry, hold on here, one moment. For us to fly to Paris on United Airlines, it would be 1,000, so 954.
It's okay. I don't like flying United anyways.
So it sounds like we're gonna take a trip to Maui.
More of an Oahu guy myself, but yeah, Hawaii is cool. I'm down.
Okay, here we go. Why to go to Maui? Here, I'm gonna sell you on this, okay? Maui is not nearly as large as the Big Island, nor is it as small as Lanai, or as bustling as Oahu, or as quiet as Kauai, huh? Sorry, I didn't do my research enough for this names. Sorry if I butchered this. But anyways,
I think it's Kauai.
Kauai. Let's hear. While on a visit here, you can shimmy alongside professional hula dancers. Did you hear that?
I was gonna say
shimmy alongside professional hula dancers.
Did what I say earlier make you think this?
I did this before you thought it. Before you asked me.
No, I'm water bottle man now.
So, by the way, tough luck, buddy. I thought of it first.
No, I'm water bottle man now.
Yeah, man. So we can go to Hawaii. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm down. Big Chumps go to Hawaii. I don't need to get a passport yet for that, so I'm 100% down.
That's okay, buddy. So a trip that we're gonna take for me, for my personal gain here, it would cost us $1,400 to go to Berlin. Look at that.
Why do you want to go to Berlin?
You don't want to go to Berlin?
Of all the places that you've said you want to go before, I've never heard you say Berlin. So I'm trying to find...
I've always wanted to go to Germany.
Interesting.
History, baby.
It's a learning trip? Oh, hell no.
What do you mean? That's my whole podcast. That's it.
We're going to do a freaking national chumpographic podcast.
I would love to, dude. We're going to be there. Dude, imagine this, right? Instead of being the TikTok guys that are like, hey, check out this new place. And then it's just like a pan of...
Did you know in the catacombs of Germany, in Berlin...
Think about that. That's great, don't you think?
Number 15.
Oh, dude, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want to do.
Jeez. You're going to VO everything?
Dude, everything.
We just constantly have cameras rolling and we're swapping SD cards. And then you just you find what you want and then you just VO the entire 20-minute video.
Dude, that would be perfect, bro.
And here we have here in Berlin, Germany, we have the ice cream cone man. As you can see, Lorenzo and I went over there, and we got one of the most exquisite ice creams offered in Berlin, Germany.
Dude, that's perfect. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Jeez.
We have to, dude. We're gonna make the best ever food review show around the world.
Okay, so you and I have talked about this. We did the original main show that was supposed to be on Big Chumps was we get funds and then we go travel the States and then eventually the world to do food stuff. Our first planned thing when we still lived together was originally supposed to be we did a not the food truck night market thing you showed me recently, but something we were supposed to do a food truck thing.
Yeah. Back
when we lived together. That was a very interesting idea that you had.
I'm glad to see that it hasn't died yet.
Yeah, there's another food-related idea that you had that I wish you would let die.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
You bring it up to me every time I talk about food trucks. What was your first business idea pitch?
You wanted... because I wanted to do mukbang.
No, the hot dog cart.
Oh, the hot dog cart. Hey, look, check it out.
So he sold me a 1999 Toyota Corolla. He wants me to put a hitch on my Corolla and have me drive around a hot dog cart.
Look, check it out, look. So you know how there's Beast Burger? How about Big Chump Dogs? How about that?
BCD.
BCD.
Hey, can I get a ABCD? Big Chump dog.
Hear that.
I think we could do
like a great idea.
I think we could do better than that, like brand like Chump Chow or something like that.
Chump Chow. That might work.
But we sell Maine noodles. Chump Chow Maine.
Oh no.
We just buy out like a failing Panda Express franchisee.
Alrighty, man. So before we finish our topic on vacations, would you ever live in any of those places?
Specifically, New Zealand, Paris, or Maui?
Or any other vacation you'd like to take? Anywhere in the world, it doesn't matter to me.
I'd live in Hawaii. I'd probably choose Oahu just because I'm a city boy. And the countryside / the ocean side is very easy to get to in Hawaii. So I wouldn't feel like nature's inaccessible to me. I'd probably live in... Okay, so if I'm staying in the States, I'd probably move to Hawaii. Otherwise, I would say Japan, probably somewhere in the countryside.
That's interesting.
Just because I want to be close enough to cities that I don't feel like detached from the world, and I'm a very homely person. If I'm gonna stay in my home, I want my home to be comfortable, and then I could like look outside, like, oh, look at these like fields or whatever. But I still want to be able to like get into the city easily, like, and enjoy what the city life offers. Like right now, I don't live in a super busy area. It's not quite suburban-y though. It's like a weird mix of suburban and like city, like where I'm at specifically.
Yeah.
But if I want a true city experience, like I want to go to Japantown, or, you know, I want to go to like the main San Francisco area, like Mission Street and stuff, I can just hop on BART and go to San Francisco whenever. You know, it's an hour ride, and I can spend there all day. Or I could spend all day there. So I would say...
That's a city boy.
I would say Hawaii or Japan, just because I do like the ocean. I do like nature. But it would be very much for the sake of observing from inside my house. And then when I want to, I can commute into the busy, bustling city area.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie with you, man. I want to go visit Australia. Or any other of these like areas that got like a lot more nature.
Australia.
I'm also really scared of those really big tarantulas.
Yeah, you lost me on Australia. That's a tap-in water bottle man or someone else.
What do you mean? Do you think about it? Like we could have we could go watch kangaroos.
Cruise Killer, where you at? I know you're listening to this episode.
Kangaroo City.
I need someone.
Koalas.
I need a volunteer to go to Australia and record content with Pree.
Oh man, that would be great. That'll be great.
If I have to go to Australia, if for whatever reason I die, my death needs to be content. It needs to be recorded.
Oh geez, are we doing eBay obituaries right now? Starting the bid.
eBay obituaries?
Yeah, man, they get to write your obituary.
Why would eBay get to write my obituary?
Because we're gonna sell it for content.
I don't.
It isn't like you get to see what they write.
I do have a living will already.
So, alrighty, well, I think that wraps up my topic on vacations. By the way,
went to a dark place.
Any other things you want to talk about?
No, I kind of had a weak topic list for myself this week, so I think that's it for me.
Alrighty, well, if you liked this episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it with your buddies. Follow us on Instagram, Google Plus. We don't got Google Plus. Instagram, Facebook. We don't got Facebook.
Google Plus does not exist. We do have Facebook.
But all right, and we will catch you in the next episode.
Bye.